Zubac's one of two. Zubac's the fourth-year player from Croatia. As mentioned, started his career as second-round pick of the Lakers. And now a valuable member of the Clippers. Block shot, but a foul here as Davis gets knocked down. Zubac picks up his first.
And off of the missed air ball three-point shot, they give Anthony Davis a look on the offensive end, getting to his spot, post him up, give him an easy look, going to the line off of that.
Able to get past Morris. Jeff, the other night, Friday night, the Laker defense at times was just sensational.
And Bradley right there on the ball, so very good.
Right on cue.
And this is how, to me,
and a technical foul call, I believe, against Avery Bradley, perhaps for taunting after the play.
we need more taunting in the NBA. Because that is from intensity. Oh, man, that's not a...
I don't like that at all.
That's not a taunt.
On James. George the steal. Caruso the steal. And a reach-in foul call on Reggie Jackson. Oh, excuse me, on Beverly. So Beverly, as he wants to do, trying to get under your skin. Beverly with his first.
And he's well aware of what he's doing.
No, but... Okay, so we give Avery Bradley a technical foul, and this isn't?
You're absolutely right.
This is...
Just the consistency. You want the consistency on that.
Trying to send a message to his team. We're playing against two superstars that can take over the game at any time. We are allowing them to hang around, and give the Lakers credit. They have done just that.
And another offensive foul and another technical foul. The offensive foul is on Danny Green, his third.
And the technical on Danny Green. And again, I don't want to harp on this, but I do. Danny Green is as respectful an athlete as I've seen in the NBA to everybody. So he drops the ball, and yet you see other histrionics go unpunished. I just don't understand why we don't want to reward the good actors, but instead reward the bad actors.
It looked like the foul, the personal foul, was correct, but then a very quick technical foul. Brent Barnaky perhaps
Maybe
thinking he threw the ball
at him. Yeah.
Well, let's bring in Steve Javie, back in the replay center. Long-time official, one of the greatest to officiate in the NBA. Steve, that whole idea of trying to be consistent as Leonard goes inside and throws it down.
Yeah, Mike, if I can chime in here. Jeff, you're driving me a little crazy right now today. He throws the ball at his feet. He's got to be penalized, and I don't care how nice the guy is. This is a technical foul.
How about the other two?
The taunting, definite technical foul, no doubt. The reason why there are no more fights in the NBA is because we got rid of the taunting. You don't have to say anything for the taunting.
That's not why we got rid of the fights, Steve. We got rid of the
fights.
fights.
I'm telling you, fights is for the money, too, but also the taunting was a big part of it, too, Jeff. You can't just stare at somebody, or you can't just taunt somebody after a play. And they did. That was a correct call, a technical foul.
Oh, he drives me crazy, too, Steve, but you're wrong on the second point. That's not taunting.
Mark, I'm going to disagree with you, too. If we let that go, then where do you draw the line?
Well,
is it when he says 3 words or 2 words?
No, let's just be consistent every single night, then. That's not...
Mark, I understand. Every technical foul is different. I know you brought up the Brad Stevens ones. I'll agree with you on that one, but you can't lump all the technical fouls together. Each technical foul has to be taken by what the person did. So what Bradley did is totally different than what Brad Stevens did, which is totally different than what Danny Green did. So every situation is different and has its own penalty.
All right, Steve Javie, thank you. It's a rebound taken out of his hands by James. James charging up the floor, and JaMychal Green tries to put a stop to it. And some extra late whistle activity. Patrick Beverly and Rajon Rondo.
No, it's actually LeBron James and Patrick Beverly.
Rondo going over to James.
If they take a look at it, I believe they'll either be a double technical or LeBron will be hit with a technical.
The foul is on JaMychal Green.
Also, pushing and shoving is fine now.
You can't get a tech for staring down, and that's nothing.
Goes back to get it. Drives on Green, Morris down the lane, runs into LeBron James. Blocking foul called on James. Well, they want him to challenge, but they can't. They've already used their challenge.
No, but they can't.
They
But
The officials can look at it.
I thought it was a good call.
So he's clearly outside of the restricted area. The question is whether he was there or not on time.
As he gathered.
LeBron James quickly looked over to Frank Vogel to signal. He's outside the restricted area for certain.
But look at where he gathered, and
That's very close.
I got it as being an offensive foul.
I'll tell you what, again, bang, bang play. I just love to see when your best players, Davis, James, are willing to do this. Then, as a coaching staff, you can hold everyone accountable.
They're going to call it a blocking foul. Let's bring in Steve Javie. All right, Josh Timmons saying that LeBron James was sliding at the time. Steve, you saw the replay?
Yeah, Mike, this is really a close play. When I looked at the replay, I know the officials are saying his left foot is still sliding. You know, in his upward shooting motion, I would have called it an offensive foul myself. It's a close play. You could probably go 50-50 with it, but I like an offensive foul in my opinion.
I tell you what, Steve Javie is doing an outstanding job when we go to him. Well done, my friend. Even when you went at Javie.
Because he agreed with you. Yeah, you're right. Like I got treated like a little brother.
Marcus